This is the campus of the University of the South. It's gorgeous here. And it's in a nice little community, Mont Eagle. Now, sometimes universities and communities, they don't always see eye to eye on everything. But one thing both can agree on here is, where are we going for lunch? The where is easy. Shenanigans. The what, as in what to eat, well, that's harder.
Do the big one, okay. And it's kind of a kitchen sink style cheeseburger. It comes with mayo, mustard, lettuce, tomato, sauteed onions, mushrooms, Swiss, and cheddar.
Let's do it.
All the way?
Go all the way.
All right.
Mercedes Ingalls is the manager, and she says a favorite is something that's been on the menu for decades, the Shenanigans.
Shenanigans, you have a twist of bread with mayo, mustard, roast beef, ham, salami, cucumbers, tomatoes, sprouts, and then we have a sub version that has banana peppers and onions.
Pretty good, huh?
It is. It's a great sandwich. And the sprouts make it. You can't eat it without the sprouts.
Well, sure, the food brings people in, but it's more than that. It's the place itself, which Mercedes knows from experience. She remembers coming to Shenanigans with her parents as a little girl.
It collects people, we always see the same people day after day, and it's people from every walk of life. It's not just the students, it's the professors, it's the locals, it's people that work for the university, people traveling through. It's just always kind of interesting. The crowd is changing a little bit, but still, there's always people that and always somebody interesting to talk to.
That's the way Bill Elder thinks of the place, too. It was closed for a few years, but Bill wanted it back. So he and a friend bought it.
This place is really just the nexus, gathering spot of Sewanee and all the 3 counties that kind of come together here. So, memories all up and down the age spectrum for me so far, and more every day.
And every night, which is when the more social nature of Shenanigans really shines.
7th month. 7th doctor said, yeah, I was born for good luck, and that you'll see. I've got $777. So don't you mess with me.
Will Winton is a local artist who was so inspired by the place, he decided it needed to be one of his subjects.
I could sit down and I start talking with folks I've known for 20, 25 years, who've known my family for 100 years.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to put your finger on it, but it's very special, and it's something that you can only get in a small little community like we have here.
It is hard to put your finger on just why Shenanigans has become the meeting place for the college community and the townsfolk, too. Could be the decor, like an Elvis wall that sort of appeared over the years, because...
Don't you love Elvis? Doesn't everybody love Elvis?
Sure, but it could be the chance for personal expression.
We're well known for our bathroom art.
Are you?
Bathroom graffiti, yes.
It's memorable, is it? We'll go back and
take
a look.
It is, and unfortunately, it's usually fairly witty for bathroom art,
well,
not simply.
So maybe the English majors from the school
yes,
come over.
Exactly, and philosophy too. Philosophy is big, so there's some good ones in there.
You should check these out for yourself when you visit. Contributing to the graffiti is sort of a rite of passage for English and creative writing majors at the university, like Will Banky and Hannah Nieberbing.
I've thought about it. I haven't yet, but it's definitely on my bucket list.
No, I decided that's going to be my senior year before I leave.
Beyond the artistic appeal, well, it's a fun place.
It's good for the Sewanee students, BOGO nights. It's good fun. They do name that tune and other games. And I don't know, it's a good place to be.
Just a fun family environment. I don't know. I feel like a good place to gather, to always like sit down, have a cold one, have good food, and like be with your people. So I think it's a great place for people of all ages come here all the time, and like it's a great way to meet the community. Working here, I've gotten to meet so many people like from town, and it really brings like your student life like out to the broader mountain, and I think that's a really good experience to have while you're here.
A few years ago, a student at Sewanee, Hallie Ragsdale, actually did a research paper on Shenanigans. One source she interviewed said, "Shenanigans is an institution. What would Sewanee be without it? I can't imagine." But luckily, we don't have to imagine. We can just go experience Shenanigans for ourselves.